In today's episode, I talk about when things don't actually work out to plan and how things change, but more importantly, how we can handle it and manage it better.
This is how legends are made.
Hi there, my name is Ben Jackson and welcome to this episode of The Daily J. I hope you're doing amazing wherever you are. And I'm just about to head out to school to go and give a talk to the students there, but I thought I wanted to grab some time and attention with you. The day's it's going to be busy. I had some yoga this morning, then I spent a lot of time parent planning in terms of my kids' schedule for the next 18 months or so, and that took a chunk of time. So I'm trying to get this video out to you, and hopefully it's interesting to you, or at least give you something to think about, which I hope actually, if the videos do anything, that's what they do, give you something to think about or pause for thought. So the thought for today, it's about a dream, but does relate, I think, to the last few days, which I found quite challenging, both personally and a little professionally as well. But this dream came to me, and it's that moment, if you kind of remember it, when you're kind of awake and then you doze back to sleep again. And in that we have the little kind of nuggets of dreams, and this is what happened to me this morning. And the dream was simply this. I could see myself driving through some mountains, and then as I was going through the mountains, I got a sign, a detour saying, can't go any further, you have to take this other route. And I was going, what, that other route? That's like 20 minutes longer, it's kind of windy roads, it's not much fun, I don't get to my destination on time. And I was like, ugh, this is a pain. And then I was going down, and then so I had to take the detour, and I was going through these winding roads, and then all of a sudden as I was going through this, I began to look at the landscape that was then offered to me, this view, and it was more spectacular than I had seen before or had experienced before. And I kind of then at that point just feeling that kind of in awe moment of this different route, this detour that I had to take, that it took me longer but had given me so much more along the journey. I kind of woke up from that. Now the idea of having a journey in the mountains and then stopping and taking a different route doesn't sound like a lot, but I think for me it did have a resonance to a lot of things that are challenges that are surrounding me at the moment. And not negative challenges, but they are things I have to work through. Maybe opportunities is the best word. And as I began thinking about this dream, it did linger with me, thinking actually that makes a lot of sense. I can derive a lot of personal meaning from that. The idea that though I had wanted to take a particular path, the road has been blocked. I know who blocked that road, it actually was me, but the road has been blocked and I have to take a longer route. So this new route that I was looking at looked more challenging and kind of, maybe not much fun. Yet, as I began this journey and realizing actually there's more riches along this new path, this maybe, less taken path than I first thought. And I think that relates to me, and maybe it relates to you, is that when something comes along into your life and you can't follow it through the way you wanted to, and you're offered a detour, and you go like, oh, I don't want to take that route. But actually, if we do take that route, we go on a different journey, but that doesn't make the journey any less. In fact, in my little dream idea, it made it even richer, and made it even better and deeper. And it was this point that I had a moment of observation, shall we say, at least for me personally. And it was this: well, maybe there never was a detour. Maybe this was always the path that I had to go. And maybe on that path, there was a journey that had to happen. And yes, it may be more challenging, maybe a little less fun, but the views, maybe the experiences on that part, that journey, that extra 20 minutes that still gets me to my destination will be far richer and far longer lasting than anything else. Maybe the detour was never a detour. Maybe that was always the journey I had to go on. And certainly for me that resonated deeply, and that's why I wanted to share it with you, because I think there's something in there that we can all extract when we have our challenges and things don't work out the way we expect. Maybe when you're facing a challenge, maybe we change the meaning, we change the perspective we're seeing with it, and maybe the actual detour that we all have to take at some point of our life actually becomes the journey that we needed to take. As I say, maybe not the one we had wanted to, but the one we need. So apply that to your life. Maybe you can apply it to a friend, family member, or someone in your community that kind of might get some benefit from it, so please share it with them. And as ever, if you've enjoyed the episode, please give it a like or thumbs up, give it a review if you like, and that would be great. But always you can drop me a comment, question, either DM on Instagram or over on Facebook. I'll answer every single one of you. But other than that, for today, have a fantastic day wherever you are, and I'll catch you in the next episode.
This is how legends are made.